That was a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that was really impressive.
Welcome to the all. Yeah.
Is that the theme for today?
Yeah, that's the theme for today.
Yeah.
Today is All Saints Day for the November 1st.
Wow.
So
I mean,
the
truly
day after the best day, though.
Yeah.
You know, Halloween.
Yeah. What you guys didn't know is that that sound was actually going about 2 minutes before we actually went live as well. Casey is often referred to as the songbird of our generation.
Oh, sure.
Voice of a crystal bell, all that. So what a treat you guys had there, and truly you should have sold tickets for that front row orchestra.
It's almost
seating.
too bad that when I was doing that, the light wasn't like shining on us.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right. Well, with that, November 1st, you guys, we are 2 months away from being done with 2023. That is insane. Time has absolutely been flying. And Halloween was a lot of fun. Definitely just kind of a delightful day here at the store. I actually did have a chance to swing through and got to see everyone dressed up. Shout out to Nate for that Wolverine costume, and Amanda was rocking Morticia Life.
Okay, I know this is going to sound really, really, really rude, but what was Trevor?
Fry from Futurama.
Okay.
Yeah, he had his hair all spiked up and everything. I thought it was amazing. Yeah.
I was thinking it was actually something from like Bill and Ted or what's that other one, Dumb and Dumber. Not saying he's dumb or dumber, but
he had mentioned that maybe he was going to do it, and I thought it was actually brilliant because Trevor, if you guys know, he loves The Simpsons and just recently got into Futurama, and he totally dug the show, and so. He had, we were like, oh, you should totally do Fry, and he ended up doing that and having fun with it. So kudos to him for doing it.
Fry's a really, really good character.
Yeah.
I guess it just didn't dawn on me because I'm trying to remember, was it just a plain white T-shirt that he had under that red jacket?
Yeah.
So that's why I was rather confused with what Trevor was wearing for a T-shirt because it's like, what is that?
No, he had fun with it, and John was rocking Elvis, of course, and Debbie was Marilyn Monroe this weekend, and so definitely just a lot of fun to see. Also, just for everyone's awareness, we still do have some of those free comics for Halloween. It's not Halloween Comic Fest anymore; it's Trick or Read. I believe they did the rebranding a couple years ago on that, so we still have comic offerings. They're on the end cap near the register, so definitely check that out. They are ready to go and join your collection so that you can enjoy them. So, but other than that, Halloween festivities, Casey and I had a chance to review the Star Trek books, Halloween 4-issue run that came out once a week this past month. That was crazy. Frequency. That was a lot of fun on Comics by Night. Also, it's probably sponsored by Rainbow Comics, so definitely check that out. That was a really fun discussion, except I suspect that my inaccuracies were driving your friend crazy.
Oh no, he was more like, I wouldn't say annoyed, but like when we weren't talking about a specific thing that happened in a he was fine.
Yeah,
he was more of chuckling and says, "Why have you forgotten that?"
Yeah. So no, we had a live audience technically there, but that was a really fun episode. So definitely check that out. But other than that, really low key Halloween for sure. Literally, I had my friend Valerie over. We had a chance to watch Loki, season 1, episode 1, and then Werewolf by Night in color, which is now on Disney Plus. So check that out. It's a lot of fun.
Which ironically, you say low key Halloween. It wasn't really a low key Halloween for a certain neighborhood in Sioux Falls. I can't remember which one they said, but apparently it's a group of houses that get together and do a whole bunch of different Halloween decorations.
Oh, sure.
And then it's such a spectacular thing. And then all the kids generally come to that house over the last few years. Well, apparently the first year they did it, they had, 76 kids the entire night.
That's cool.
Okay. Whereas this year, over 1,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Over 1,000 kids came to their neighborhood.
Foot traffic.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing things too. I have several friends of mine that were giving out candy, and I kept hearing talk about how if you're going to a Sam's Club or a Costco, like whole candy bars are probably just about as much of same price point as the individual packaged ones that you can get at like a Hy-Vee or something. So that kind of blows my mind too. So evidently, to be a kid these times, your trick-or-treat bag could potentially weigh a ton by the time you're done with it. So that's awesome. I also heard there was a high turnout for the Pokemon booster packs out there, those Halloween sets.
Sure.
A lot of people doing that. We also have some of those in store here both years, last year and this year. So that's kind of exciting too. Yeah, ultimately though, it's kind of a fun wrap up to the month. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the holiday seasons hold for us here coming up. Really quick, just on store happenings, thinking that we're now in November, it's time to start preparing that shopping list. We will be having our Black Friday sale. So the day after Thanksgiving, we will be having our comic book focused sale. And then perhaps some select sports product discounts, but that tends to vary from year to year. So I don't have any details on that at this time. But definitely just keep an eye on our page, and we'll be advertising that as it gets closer. That's about it from my side. Cool.
Yeah, nothing real new on the sports card or card side, I should say. I shouldn't just say sports card because, got to incorporate all those other non-sports ones.
That's right.
Nothing really other than we're basically still cracking away at those piles of cards that we're pricing out for kids.
Yeah.
So that way they can get the Pokemon they want, they get the sports guide they want, or Magic cards they want. So.
Yeah. Oh man. Debbie's weighing in here. You said foot traffic on the podcast tonight for the Halloween kids, and the caption read the F word instead of foot.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. If there's any text-based profanity, we promise it's not intentional, but definitely interesting. That's kind of on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really control that, so. and especially with the Midwestern accents that we have, you would think they'd be able to get it right. Oh shoot, that's funny. All right. Well,
we haven't even talked about the book that's on top of my list yet.
Right.
So.
I mean, geez, yeah, we haven't even started yet. But I guess we should probably get to the good stuff.
Which is what was it called again? Oh, I think it's just
Sports Talk. The delay here is so real on this phone. It's so funny.
So with Sports Talk, we actually have just one new product for sports this week. Brand new to me because as I always tell people here in the store, I'm only here on Wednesdays. So it's see it in the nice little small screen. It's looks like it's 2023 Prism Draft. That would be awesome. Co-host, partner in crime, We have some 2023 Prism draft picks for basketball. So those of you excited about those that are in their college uniforms still, oh, there we go. We got that. And I don't know if there's any. This says look for ultra rare manga, color blast, and more. So there's a possibility of autographs in here, but nothing guaranteed. And for the non-sports side, this is also brand new to me this week. We have the 2023 Topps Chrome Black Star Wars.
I heard you're buying 2 cases.
Oh, whatever. We don't even have 2 cases.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure people picked over whatever we had already, and what we have left is what we have left.
There you go. So 2 of these?
With these, it says look for autograph card variations. They come with 1 encased autograph per box for those of you that are excited about autographs from your favorite Star Wars characters.
Yeah.
And so that's about it for new product of cards or sports talk. So new and behold, we have. Did we come up with a name yet?
No. Comic Talk.
Comic Talk. Comics Foray.
We'll have to come up with something. Hey, Chad, thank you so much for checking in this evening, man.
The Hail of the Comics.
The Hail of the Comics. I mean, we did come up with the Court of Honors, but sadly, I don't even have one of those today either. So it's just kind of a weird day. But yeah, let's hit the books. This was actually it's one of those weeks where for some people it's like a huge week, and for others they're like, oh, finally, like a moment of reprieve from the volume of books. Last week was the opposite for people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of funny how that lands. Up first from Boom Studios, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We're on issue number 4 of this particular story arc. I love the layout. I love the new logo on this. These have been really sharp to look at, and interior art is bomb. From Image, we have issue 3 of Tales of Suspense, Les Morts 13, Dreamweaver, Les Morts. From American Mythology Productions, we have Beast of Bower Boulevard. That cover is fantastic. There's a lot to unpack there.
Right.
I like it.
Can't tell if that's a laser sword or a laser cannon, you know.
Equally Fierce from IDW, we have issue 18 of My Little Pony. And along the monstrous creatures here, we have Godzilla. Here, is it Here There Be Dragons? Sorry guys, Godzilla's dome is covering part of it. Here There Be Dragons. Boom! Got it. Issue 5. I love this cover. I think it's pretty amazing.
Godzilla in medieval times.
Whoa.
Which kind of counteracts a lot of the background stories you get from the movies, which you know, supposedly Godzilla was created by nuclear blasts in the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's like, how could he be in the medieval times?
Yeah.
Or was it because of the blast he was knocked back in time?
Yeah. Chad's saying, bring in the comics as the red carpet comes out. That's right. And then the Beast comic looks interesting. Yeah, Chad, if you want that set aside for your pull box so you can take a look at it, we definitely can set a copy aside for you. Just let us know. From Udon Comics, we have Street Fighter Omega. This is issue number 1. No ponies, he says. Do you want a copy of ponies, Chad? And finally, my last one for this bout is Faceless and the Family, issue number 1. This is from Oni Press. Cool.
You know, Chad, you know those pony ones. Did you want the A cover, the B cover, you know, the entire series? I'm just kidding.
Maybe. That's amazing. All right, you are up.
I am up, and like I was saying earlier, you know.
Oh, really quick. I just wanted to lift this up from Oni Press. Graphic designer Winston Gambro is amazing. So he's the guy that did the Comics by Night logo itself, Bamboo Panel Studios logo, etc. But we had him on a comic book to review his comic that's out through Blood Moon Publishing too. So Winston Gambro is a rock star. So I just was looking in here, and he is involved. He helps with the layouts.
So the book that we all would think of that would have tons and tons of troublemakers. Just kidding. The Untold Tales of I Hate Fairyland, issue number 5. So those of you that are collecting that series, here's the Untold Tales, issue number 5, for those of you collecting it.
Ooh. Teresa's writing in. Can you put the medieval Godzilla in my box 142? Teresa, while we have you live, this was issue number 5. Did you need any of the additional issues as well? Let us know in the comments, and we can check and see what we have for in follow-up.
Next on our list, we have from Image Comics, we have Daniel Warren Johnson's Transformers, issue number 1. So this is a brand new series for those of you that are huge collectors in the Transformer world. So,
Teresa, I saw you. I got you. I'll check and see if we have any of the other rest of the series too, and we'll stash those for you in box 142.
Next, we have from Image Comics as well. We have King Spawn, issue number 27.
Oh gosh, that cover! Woof!
Yeah.
Those covers for all the Spawn series just continue to delight.
I always got to look at the November previews on the back. Next from Vault, we have issue number 1 of Unnatural Order. Actually, kind of a cool cover. Next from Dark Horse Comics, we have issue number 1 of Stranger Things: The Voyage. Kind of makes you wonder where the story is going in this edition of the Stranger Things. Next from Boom Studios, we have issue number 1 of The Space Between. Isn't that a TV show?
Maybe,
or a movie?
Maybe.
I think I've heard that.
Really familiar.
That title just sounds really, really familiar. Those of you in the comics that know, please let us know.
Yeah.
The Space Between. Next from Dark Horse Comics, we also have another issue number 1 of Canary. Looks like a nice Western one. Those that love those Western comics, and gotta love that art on the back. And from Ablaze, we have issue number 2 of Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac.
It's a pretty cool cover, actually.
Oh yeah. Gotta love all those ones that have like all the characters like floating around. And then issue number 3 from Dark Horse Comics of Tear Us Apart.
Ooh.
Woo!
don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
That's amazing. All right. Second stack for me here. First of all, from Page One Comics is Blowtorch. This is issue number 1. Really mean looking cover.
Issue number 1.
And this is Page One Comics and then Comicsburg. So I'm curious. I don't know these publishers or anything. So if it's 2 of them put together, or just one brand, that's interesting. From Ablaze, we have what?
I was reading with Chad.
Yeah. Take Stranger Things on a Cruise. That's right. Ablaze, Almost Dead, issue number 1. This one was described to me earlier. I was visiting with one of our customers, Derek, and he lifted up. It's kind of like a Walking Dead vibe to it. So if you're a fan of Walking Dead, definitely check out Almost Dead. From Matt Cave, we have Skeeters, issue number 1. That is one insect I would not want to encounter. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
That's
blood needle.
That's a mighty
syringe.
big mosquito.
Yeah. Speaking of mosquitoes, this next one, coming off of Spider-Man series, we have Spider-Boy, issue number 1. This is a variant cover. There are several, including a Scotty Young variant. So definitely check that out.
And here comes everybody's favorite series.
This is issue number 1. This is It's Jeff, the Jeff verse. And there's a couple of different covers options for that one as well. Definitely worth a look. And then finally, we have issue number 4 of Magneto. Woohoo! Woo! All right. You are up.
All right. Now we're starting on the DC train. Since we had a little bit of Marvel there, we've got to have a little bit of DC in us.
Ooh.
First off, we have a 30th anniversary special, The Return of Superman.
There's some fun covers to this one, too.
Oh, yeah.
And a foil, I believe,
mm-hmm.
Was on the wall.
Then we have a facsimile of the Omega Men, issue number 3. So those of you that collected the Omega Men and want to get a facsimile update to your current title, we have those on the shelf.
Chad, to answer your question about Spider-Boy, it is not the first appearance, but it is his first ongoing. So his first appearance was in the, I don't think it was ASM, I think it was the normal Spider-Man series that was going on. And that one has since had a second printing as well, I believe. So I can check availability and see. But if you still want a number 1 in your pull box, you can take a look at it when you come in next. We're happy to stash one for you. Just let us know.
Oh. So this is a one-shot of Supergirl's special On Her Own, Ready for Battle. Quickly check the back of the book to see if it was an ongoing series, and it is not, unfortunately. Next, we have Spirit World, issue number 6. We still have one. We have a few of these, I believe, the A covers, but we have one of the B covers still back there. So those of you that like the cardstock covers, we still have those. Next, we have Detective Comics, issue number 1076. Woo! Can't wait till another series gets that high, right?
Right. Will it ever happen?
I don't know.
Probably Star Trek.
Spirit
World. Chad, you want the A cover? I'm going to set aside this A cover for you.
Next, we have issue number 1. Or is it a one-shot? No, it's a one-shot.
We got you, Chad.
We have Batman, Catwoman, the Batman versus Catwoman, the Gotham War, Scorched Earth one-shot. So, and then to finish off this section, but doesn't finish off the DC train, because the last of the DC train is going to be in my Court of Honors.
Oh.
This is DC's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom special.
Whoa.
So another one-shot. Or is it? Well, it does say issue 1. And it does not say end at the end. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Dang it. It is also a one-shot. Darn you, one-shots.
Goodness. All right. My last section here is actually starting out strong with offering. We might be meeting this character on the big screen coming up. So this is White Widow, issue number 1. We might be seeing a White Widow-esque character, perhaps, coming up and appearing in the upcoming Thunderbolts movie. So that'd be kind of cool. Also on the Marvel train, The Avengers, issue number 7. Pretty cool. Very popular. This is a second printing, which is kind of crazy. It's been flying off the shelves. People love Predator. People love Wolverine. Some people like to see him duke it out. Here we are, issue number 1, second printing. Another Ultimate event is kicking off here. So this is Ultimate Universe. This is just number 1, A cover. And now we're entering into some of the books that I might gravitate towards here. But first we have Venom issue 27. For the old bronze medal, I'm going to have to just lift that up for X-Men issue 28. Who knows what's going on with Kane Marco Juggernaut? I don't know. It's looking like Fear itself from a few years ago. We have a second printing of Wolverine issue 36, and this is dealing with him and Ghost Rider, hence the fieriness and popularity. And it says, "Enter the Helverine." And for gold medal this week, keeping it magical and delightful, we have issue number 9 of Doctor Strange from Marvel Comics will be my gold medalist of the week. Definitely excited to check that out. One that I just realized wasn't in the stack that I think is still on the shelves that should have been in my court, or at least silver medal, is Scarlet Witch 10, issue 10.
Oh.
Yeah. We might be out there, so that's cool.
I don't think so. I just might have missed that one when I was grabbing off the shelf.
Teresa, I see that comic right before Magneto. You showed a comic with a bunch of dinosaurs on the cover. I'm thinking that's probably the Jeff one. Yes, it is. With a bunch of dinosaurs on the cover. So I will check and see what cover options we have out there, Teresa. And this is the variant cover, and so there might be an additional one too. And so I will see what we have left on the shelf out there for you. No worries at all.
All right, and to finish off my section, we'll have my Court of Honor, Gotham by Gaslight reprinting. So those of you that love Victorian England and a little bit of Batman, this is a good book for you to grab.
Yeah. Is that like a one-shot? Or?
I believe so. And for my bronze medalist, we have the Dark Droids cover of issue number 40 of Star Wars with Lobot.
Oh, sorry, Teresa. It's like keeping your comment up there.
And for my silver medalist is issue number 3 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Scorpius run.
Well,
and for my gold medalist, just because these are a good group of guys, we have Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, The Bad Batch.
Whoa.
Woo. This is issue number 10 of the Hyperspace Stories. That this one focuses mainly on the Bad Batch that you see in the series.
Cool.
So
awesome. Who's the character on the right?
That I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious. We're gonna learn.
We're gonna learn.
Let's do it. We're gonna spoil it right now.
If they're there, Oh,
there it is. So it's just a creature that's a.
Look at this. Looks like some stuffy. Can I keep it? Okay. So apparently it was a stuffy, but must have turned into something else later on in the story, maybe.
Maybe. Cool.
Or maybe that's their mission is to get this stuffed animal back to someone.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that they're getting some literature though. That's pretty cool. Right. Great characters, great show. If you haven't checked it out on Disney Plus, definitely give it a whirl. Well, cool. Well, that was it for books. Like we said at the start of the show, you guys, for November happenings, really, we're just kind of gearing up and getting ready for Black Friday sale. So day after Thanksgiving, ready to rock and roll. And so if you are a collector of comics, definitely just start kind of thinking of your list and get your collection database ready to rock and roll, and see if you can't round out some of your series and get some of those missing issues. For 50% off. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, typically comic book sets and comic book trades will be included in that as well. So that's exciting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, good. That's all that I had from my side. I don't know. Again, if you guys want to see, Casey and I have a lot of fun with that Star Wars Halloween book. Definitely just scroll down. Yeah, you're right. It is. Gosh, I would love a Star Wars Halloween one.
Why didn't they do one?
Right to George Lucas. Let's fix it. I don't know. I'm sure he has everything to do with that. Star Trek Halloween series, though, definitely just scroll down a hair on the Rainbow Comics socials and check out Comics by Night. Cool. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and rock and roll. We got some comics to put out this evening, and we look forward to seeing you guys. We're open till 8 p.m. tonight, and then I will be here rocking and rolling this week, today through Saturday. So definitely come on out, say howdy, get some comics, get some fun reads. And again, we do still have Halloween free comics from the Halloween Trick or Read event, and those are on the end cap by the register. So I guess on that note,
apparently I'm freaking out.
You are. This is terrific. Oh, that's right, Chad. The Vader Castle. You're a genius. You're absolutely right, and I have all those. I should appreciate those more. I should reread those. I did like those because there were 2 different rounds of it.
Right.
Yeah, those were pretty good.
But I guess we should just get back to work and have less fun. No, I'm just kidding. We always have fun, and we.
Good. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, with Rainbow Live, how do we shut it down?
We shut it down with was it a mic drop or
I just missed that? I totally just missed that.
You want to try it again?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Mic drop. Okay. That was